It's a story-driven racing game in which the player's task is to win the main prize in illegal street racing in order to acquire new car updates, new garage spaces, and new vehicles. The idea to develop the game comes from the children's memories, where you had to avoid the obstacles at ever-increasing speed. Also, at first glance, the game may seem very simple. It contains important elements which are unavoidable for a good meditative pastime, good self-composed music, handmade environment, authentic cars, economic system with its own garage and fleet of vehicles. The constant progress in which the player can earn the game currency through certain actions is made more difficult by some events. The car consumes fuel, for example, and accidents consume life energy. You have to keep an eye on all of these things and fill up at the petrol station on time or don't miss a workshop exit. Since we have a software engineering lecture, I will not show all the details in the game, but briefly present a few screens and then focus on the strategy pattern. In the game there are different vehicle classes and categories. We distinguish between the race car, player car, traffic car categories, whereby race car and player car can be of the type sport, super and hyper. All vehicles have individual characteristics that can be configured, such as speed, braking power, acceleration, resistance, agility, etc. The different categories have their own driving behavior in the game, which was implemented with the help of strategy pattern. The best example that illustrates this distinction is the reaction of the vehicle when it approaches the other vehicle from behind. If it is the player car, the player is also responsible for the behavior, so he controls the car himself. However, the player can push the car in front away with a headlight flasher, and if it is a traffic car, it will try to change lanes if there is a free space on the right or left side. If there is a race car in front, it simply ignores the light horn. If the race car sees a car in the front, it tries to move to the right or left lane immediately, if possible, and if can't, it tries to push the car in front away with a headlight flasher. If none of this helps, the race car brakes. With a traffic car, the behavior is defined as follows. It first flashes its lights. If the car in front doesn't change the lane, the traffic car tries to change lanes, and if it's not possible, it simply brakes. The presented game was originally developed in Java libgdx framework and was later ported to Unity. It is currently no longer in development, which happens due to lack of time. It has many game mechanics integrated and is about 65 to 70% complete. Planned but not realized was a street events like Animal Crossing challenges, police chases, etc.